Boom. You looking for this?
Welcome back to Boom Shot. I'm Colby. This is my wife, Maddie. Today we are reacting to the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, official trailer 2, I believe. So we're pretty excited for this. We just rewatched all of the Hunger Games films pretty recently. So yeah,
and I've read the books.
So we're pretty excited, and we're starting the trailer now.
Oh, that song.
Mr. Snow, after everything you've seen out there in the world, what are the Hunger Games for?
Are you coming to the tree?
The Hunger Games are to punish the districts. Those tributes don't have a choice.
Your role is to turn these children into spectacles, not survivors.
Smile. It's why we have teeth.
Imagine it was your name that they called. I just want to know that somebody still cared about me, that I was still of value.
Welcome to the capital.
You look like you shouldn't be here.
I shouldn't, but I'm your mentor.
A rebel.
I'm gonna get you out of here. You want to protect people, and it's essential to accept what human beings are, and what it takes to control them. Let's see you use that famous snow charm.
You seem like a good man, Cornelius Snow.
I've seen what war does to people. Fueled with the terror of becoming prey. See how quickly we become predator? I want my enemies to see a rainbow of destruction engulfing the world.
Good luck with that poor little songbird.
Where is she?
It's mystery. And mysteries have a way of driving people mad.
Wow, this looks so good.
Mr. Snow, let me ask you one final time. What are the Hunger Games for?
Ooh.
That went
It's the
hard.
Mockingjay and the
It's the
snake.
things we love most that destroy us.
So that was older snow right there, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It sounded like
Wow.
November 17th.
This movie is gonna hit different.
That looks really good, man. I'm really excited for that. It seems like the younger Snow in this movie is gonna be. We'll see his origin story in a way, but like I think at the end it'll be his. Which people who've read the book are probably like, no. But I think we'll see his origin story and then his villain origin story by the end of it. That's what I gathered. I think he won't be such a villain at the beginning, as we know him now. But by the end, I think she'll die, and then that's what turns him into a villain.
Interesting take.
That's just what I
I
think.
feel like, as someone who knows what happens, I'd say that's pretty accurate, but yeah, this is definitely more of like his descent into the villain that we know from the original Hunger Games trilogy.
I feel like it's not going to start off with him being a villain. I think it'll build him up for you to get invested in his character and be like, so that by that time when something bad happens to him, you'll actually feel hurt by it. Because if he was a villain, like with no soul, and then something bad happened to him, you wouldn't be as invested in his loss.
Yeah, you just wouldn't care. Which is how I feel about him in the Hunger Games, like the original Hunger Games trilogy. I hated him.
Which is what I think that's what's going to make this movie so good, is that you're really going to feel his character development, and by the time he loses, this is just what I think. I think he's going to lose everything, his love interest, and then it's going to spiral down.
It's kind of like the original trilogy in Star Wars that came out first. You know, we see Darth Vader, but there's so much more behind Darth Vader after, you know, the Revenge of the Sith. You feel so much more for Anakin after
especially
seeing
in Clone Wars too.
Yeah, Clone Wars, Revenge of the Sith. You're like, wow, you know, all you can do is cry, really.
Yeah, because he becomes Darth Vader, who's, you know, this ruthless villain, but and you think, like, if you just watch the originals, like, how could you ever feel bad for someone like that? And then you see his story, and it's so tragic, and then all you can really do is feel bad for him, like.
Right, for sure.
So I think that's what makes Darth Vader so captivating, is that, and Anakin, is that he's the villain, but also, which at the end
wasn't.
At the end he was the hero, which didn't happen with Snow, but I think that's still a good analogy.
Yeah, like
up to the if Vader never turned back.
Yeah, like Coriolanus Snow is no Anakin, but this is definitely gonna play into some similar, like, gonna prick your heartstrings, probably the same.
Yeah, I think it'll be akin to, I don't know.
I
guess Padme would be like, what I'm saying here can make no sense, but will be the Songbird.
Yeah.
The Padme type character, like when Ahsoka leaves the Order type thing, like stuff like that will happen to him and just drive him up the wall.
Yeah, and I think stuff like that has already happened to him previously from what the current events of what's going on in this movie now. But I think it's going to be interesting, almost like, kind of like, so to me this feels, so I guess all the Hunger Games movies and books are dark, you know, because it's literally children trying to, you know, but, sorry, I don't know if I can say words like that on YouTube. Anyways, I think this one is gonna be even, like, more darker because of who it's about, and, like, I feel like it's gonna have some, like, psychological
kind of like
tones.
the Joker.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be really interesting because I'm just very interested to see how his character plays out, and if they stick true to the book, which I haven't read. I hope they do, though.
Yeah.
Did the Hunger Game movies, stick close to the book?
Yeah, pretty close. I think Mockingjay maybe had some deviances, but I do this thing where I read the very last page of a book before I read the book. It's very
every time.
Yeah, it's a very bad habit of mine. So that's what I did with the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. But I have to read this book before the movie comes out.
Yeah, so you spoiled it for yourself, is what you're saying, basically.
Yeah.
That's tough. That's tough.
It's fine, but I can still appreciate the story.
Yeah.
Especially with how good the trailer looks.
Oh, man, that trailer was incredible. So, I think by the end of this, Snow can go down as one of the greatest villains in recent memory.
Yeah, but because he's so evil, like, in the Hunger Games. Like, I feel like that's the difference between him and Darth Vader. Like, okay, Darth Vader was evil, but, like, he's still, I don't know. Like,
Vader, when he was fully gone to the dark side, I mean, there was really nothing he wouldn't do.
Yeah, that's true.
He was going to kill his apprentice.
Yeah. But, like, Snow...
And his master, brother.
Snow is just so inherently evil because he, like, revels in it. But I don't feel like Vader ever did that.
I feel like the classic trope is gonna come true in this one. Like he becomes what he despises. That's kind of what I'm feeling from this.
I definitely agree.
Which is really sad. Because I mean, same thing with Anakin. You know, he spent all this time fighting against the Sith and the Separatists.
Yeah.
And then he became the most powerful one.
The whole reason he fell into, you know, the dark side is because he wanted to prevent Padme from dying, and that's exactly what happened. You know, that was his whole descent, really, is that he wanted to save her, and then he ended up being the cause of her death, really. So it's just interesting to think about.
Yeah, I think there's some parallels there, so I'm definitely excited for it. I think stories like that are very interesting and are fun to watch.
Yeah, and then think about afterwards.
Because Revenge of the Sith is my favorite Star Wars movie. I know it's probably not yours because of how sad it is.
Yes.
And this may go down the same path for you.
Yes.
But if it does, I'm going to love it.
Oh, yeah, you're going to be all over it. And meanwhile, I'm going to be sobbing my eyes out. As I do in Revenge of the Sith.
But at the end of the day, I think that's not all bad because movies are supposed to make you feel something. So
That's true. That's art, right?
And I think that movie will do this, and I think that's where I'm at. So, you have any closing thoughts?
Agreed. Nope. Except I'm really excited.
Movie of the year contender?
Movie? Oh, wow. I feel like there have been really great movies.
It's been a good year. I think it could land
really
in my
has
top
been.
5 for sure.
And especially since this has been the best year since COVID, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like things are fully in swing now, so.
Yeah.
I think it could land in my top 5. I'm pretty excited for it after this trailer, so.
Same. Yeah. Absolutely. It looks amazing. So excited.
Okay, so that's our closing thoughts, and with that, we're going to end the video. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.
Alrighty.